Coming up on H-Town High School Sports, it's the home stretch of the district basketball races, including the slams and jams of another action-packed week on the hardwood. In girls basketball, it hadn't happened in 10 years, and we'll have the reason for this big celebration. Also, these Mayde Creek Rams are celebrating a state championship in cheerleading. We'll have a special report. Plus, we'll have a fantastic flashback with former Channelview Falcons great Jalen Hurts. So get set to sing along. H-Town High School Sports starts now.
The excitement, the emotion, the passion, epic highlights, inspirational stories, unrivaled coverage. This is H-Town High School Sports. Here's your host, Todd Freed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to H-Town High School Sports as we hit the home stretch of the district basketball races. First up, the Katy Tigers were looking to clinch a postseason berth against a Mayde Creek Rams team that had to win to stay in the playoff chase. So loads at stake in the big District 19-6A matchup.
Katy cheerleaders set for a great game. Tigers' Michael Elizondo had a great game. Early on, here's Elizondo. Nice drive, 2 of his 24 points. Then it's Jaden Stewart for the Tigers in the corner for 3. 31-27, Katy at half. In the third quarter, it'll be big Brady Willis for the Tigers, who takes it and connects on the 3. Then Tigers on the run. Nice pass to Thomas Bellater, and it's good. Rams come back, though. Jamal Cretion for Mayde Creek. Nice drive, and it drops 36-29 Katy. Then Christian Gibson down low, gets fouled and counted. He had 20 points on the night. Rams again. Here's Gibson with the steal and gets the bucket. But for the Tigers, Kenneth Little to Mason Pitcock. He gets fouled and counted. 48-44, Katy after 3 in the fourth. Willis, great spin in the bucket. They're up by 3. Now 45 seconds to go. Creek, Gibson, the contact, no foul, the bucket, they're down by 2. Now Creek inbounds, 39 seconds left to go. They try to save time on the roll-in. That backfires. Owen Barrett comes in, steals and scores. Katy wins 66-60. It's also their 26th victory of the year, the most wins in a single season in school history. That's the Iowa Colony Pioneers facing Friendswood. Huge district matchup. Early on for the Pioneers, B.J. Gill, the long three-pointer, and it's good. Friendswood right back. Brady Feisinger on the break. Look at this scoop. Up and in. That was pretty. Mustangs again. Chase Richardson takes it. Goes behind the back to Sam Wright. Tied at 33 at half. Third quarter. Here's Feisinger again. This time off the steal. Ahead to Chase Richardson, and he puts that one away. Then it's Feisinger again. He goes coast to coast. He's good at that. But the Pioneers come right back. Jalen Brown drives and slams it. Then B.J. Gill from way outside. It's good. They're up by 2. Gill had 23 points. Then Chase Wiley hits a 3. He had 15. 65-60 Pioneers. Then alley-oop to Brown, and he puts that away. He had 14. Then it's more Jalen Brown. This time the two-handed jam. Pioneers win 76-68.
With 2 games to go in the District 23-6A race, the Atascocita Eagles, with a 12-0 record, held a 1-game lead over the second place and 11-1 CE King Panthers. But the Panthers were looking to gain a share of first when the two faced off in a big district showdown Friday night.
It was a family affair on senior night at C.E. King. Hey, a huge crowd on hand for the district showdown. Early on for the Panthers, some nice passing. They get it to Christian Thomas, and he scores. Back the other way for the Eagles. Jace Mason, pretty dribble, launches a three as he's going down and hits it. Now, King on the run. Davin Cross will take it, and the Monster jam. But they trailed by 6 after 1 in the second. Cameron Ned takes it, and the three-pointer is good. 29-23, Eagles at half. In the third, Thomas admires the three-pointer. 32-26 Eagles. Then David Clayton bombs in the three. But back the other way, Jakai Cantave twists and turns, and he gets the basket for Atascocita. On the break now, Ned to Adam Boyd, and he slams it. 45-35, Eagles after 3. In the fourth for King, Clayton in the corner, and he hits it. But back the other way, it's Cantave. Pulls up and hits the pretty bucket. C.E. King makes a run. Off the steal, Clayton drives, gets fouled as he's going down. 52-49, 20 seconds to go. But Atascocita ices it on free throws. Eagles win 54-53. They're 13-0 and undefeated district champs.
Among the private schools, the top seed leading into the SPC Conference Tournament was on the line between Houston Christian and the St. John's Mavericks. Both teams entered the matchup undefeated in conference play.
It's a St. John's sing-along. Pretty patriotic, too. Huge matchup against Houston Christian. Early on, Sebastian Williams-Adams works his way in and gets the bucket for St. John's. Mustangs now on the break. D.A. Rainey to Christian Haskett and slams it. Oh, my. Then for the Mustangs, Josiah McGowan had a huge game. Here, the Rainbow Three is good. He had 25 points. Mavericks now, Colin Callahan for 3. It's good, but they trail by 4. Mustangs right back. Christian Haskett, the spin and the bucket. 34-27 Mustangs at half. Third quarter now. Here's Bennett Peters. Long 3 for the Mustangs, and it's good. Then Miller Martin off the rebound, gets fouled, and counted. 42-28 Houston Christian. More Mustangs. Here's Haskett for 3. He had 17 points on the night. The Mavericks do cut the gap. Williams-Adams had a big game. Through traffic, nice moves, and scores. Then the big guy from outside pulls up and scores. More St. John's. Colin Callahan will take it. He hits a 3. They're down by 10. But the Mustangs come right back. Dimitri Lewis will take it, drills a 3. Houston Christian wins big, 69-52. They have the top seed entering the SPC tournament.
In girls basketball, it was a huge battle for playoff position in District 17-6A, with the Stratford Spartans taking on the fierce rival Memorial Mustangs.
There's the Stratford Spartans set to go, and so were the Memorial Mustangs. Memorial, first half, Drayden Moss, great pass to Helen Reike. She gets fouled and count the bucket. Stratford now, Rachel Ashby drives and up and in. 11-7 at half. Memorial in the third quarter for the Mustangs. It'll be Moss. Long three-pointer is good. Back the other way for the Spartans. Tess Stevenson had a big game. She drives and off the glass and in. Mustangs, Sanaya Paulus for 3. It's good. 25-16 Memorial. Spartans rally. Layla Lloyd in the corner launches a 3. It's good. 25-18. 5:30 to go. Then Rachel Ashby gets the bucket. The lead is down to 3. Now 2 minutes to go. Game tied Ashby hits the free throw, the first lead of the game for Stratford. Then 1:11 to play. The Stratford lead still won. Here's Stevenson. She hits the bucket, and Stratford wins 34-30 to finish second in district with a 12-2 record. It's their first win over Memorial in 10 years. Reason enough to celebrate.
Let me get your reaction to finally beating Memorial.
So amazing. We have been working so hard for this, and this was such a team win today. Couldn't have done it without every single person on the court. It was just a great rewarding way to end the district season.
Yes, it was definitely a team effort. We couldn't have done it with each and every one of us here with us, and we were just working together the whole time. And we were definitely pushing harder than our team, and it showed. So it was just a big team effort. We all worked well together.
Back in October of 2014, he led his Channelview Falcons to a monumental final seconds victory over the mighty North Shore Mustangs. This week, Jalen Hurts guides his Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl for the second time in the last 3 years. Right now, let's flash back to that 2014 victory and our then Athlete of the Week, Jalen Hurts of the Channelview Falcons. On this, the final play of the game, Channelview's Jalen Hurts connected on a 36-yard game-winning touchdown to give the Falcons a remarkable 49-48 victory over the North Shore Mustangs.
People may say, we beat North Shore, we're wild that we beat North Shore. Well, we knew that we could beat them. It's just we were, shocked that we beat them in that fashion.
That shocking finish also gave Channelview its first win over North Shore in 7 tries.
I like to tell my team that if y'all believe in me, I'll believe in y'all. And I just keep their heads up when they're down, just keep a confident attitude, a good attitude, and we came out with the win because we believed in each other.
For the season, Jalen has already accounted for 31 touchdowns and 2,500 yards of offense through 7 games of a spectacular junior season.
First off, I can't do it on my team. You can't score 9 touchdowns in one game by yourself. Player of the week and athletes of the week and stuff like that, that all goes to this team and these coaches.
And one of those coaches just happens to be Jalen's dad, Avarian Hurts Sr., the head coach here at Channelview, who has seen his son emerge as a major Division I recruit.
He's a great coach, great father figure to myself and the rest of my teammates, but he's just a great overall man. You gotta love him. My teammates love him just like I love him. He's just a great guy.
He's matured a lot. He worked hard all off season, all summer, and he's done a good job. The kids around him, the whole team's just better, and so the productivity is just showing on the field.
And with Jalen on the field, the Falcons continue to put the hurt on opponents all season long.
Up ahead, we're cheering on a state championship for these Mayde Creek Rams. We'll have a special report. Also ahead, more boys basketball with the guru of the high school hardwood.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports as we welcome in the guru of the high school hardwood, Jim Hicks of RCS Sports. Great to see you as always. Hey, earlier in the show, we saw Katy beat Mayde Creek. Great game. Quite an accomplishment for those Tigers.
Hey, they're in the playoffs again, Todd. This Katy team, Big Brady Willis, he's a double machine. He's been getting done for them all season, and I'm proud of him. But guess what? The Coach Elizondo, and he's as well. You got to tip my brim to him right now.
School record, 26 wins on the season while earning a playoff berth. In Class 5A, they just keep rolling and rolling. Booker T, Washington.
That's right. Booker T. Washington pulled out the hammer the other night against Jack Yates High School, their arch rival. Samuel Johnson, 34 points, 15 rebounds. He put his fingerprints all over that win.
I know you're impressed also in HIC by what Heights has done.
Yeah, man, you got to give Ralph Burrells. I tip my brim to him as well. This is the first time Heights High School have made the playoffs 5 seasons in a row. They've won 20 games this year. That's the most since 2013 for this Heights team.
All right, Heights reaching great heights. All right, time for the ever-popular Hicks Picks, games to check out next week. Let's start with Tuesday night.
Hey, man, after the Super Bowl, just gas up your cars because we're going to take you all through the city this week. And I'm going to tell you, on Tuesday, 6 p.m., a showdown with first-place implications, Bel Air West Side, Part 2 at the Pavilion. You'll get to see the Guy V. Lewis Award finalist Sheldon Henderson will be in, and troops will be in action.
And then on Wednesday?
Well, on Wednesday, you have Clear Springs at Clear Lake. And that is also a showdown.
Clearly.
Because Clear Springs, if they win, this could be a big for Madden Hill, the ninth grader, because he could become the first ninth grader to ever win MVP of that district.
And then Friday, one big private school game you like.
Ooh, man, number 1 in the state versus number 1 in the state. We're talking about private school, Austin St. Michael's, featuring Bo Odgen. His dad is one of the coaches at the University of Texas basketball, and they will be at Second Baptist High School. It's a special time, 5:30 Friday. That's your happy hour special. Trust me, you thank me later. Get there and watch Reese Austin, son of former Houston Rockets Skip to Malou.
All right, great stuff as always. Jim Hicks of RCS Sports.
Coming up next, stand up and cheer for the newly crowned state champion cheerleaders from Maid Creek. And also ahead, one great play after another, and another, and yeah, another, with our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Hi, we're the Maid Creek Rams cheerleaders, and you're watching H-Town High School Sports. Todd Free.
Each week here on the show, we showcase the best in girls sports in our Love Houston Volleyball Spotlight segment. This week, we're cheering on the Maid Creek Rams cheerleaders who put forth a pair of sensational routines to win the 6A Division I state championship. More now on the Maid Creek Rams cheerleaders, our Love Houston Volleyball Spotlight.
Here in the dance gym at Maid Creek High School, you'll find the heart of a champion, a state champion. Facing a field of 75 cheer teams from across the state, the unheralded Rams captured the UIL 6A Division I Spirit State Championship.
We congratulate the Rams of Maid Creek.
It means a lot. It means a lot to the girls, to the program, to the school, to everyone here. So it's just unbelievable.
What was your reaction when you heard Maid Creek called?
I started immediately crying. I ran onto the mat and I was hugging all my teammates. I hugged and I thanked our choreographer. He helped us with so much.
To win the state championship in the hardest division in cheer out of 75 teams felt so surreal. I cannot explain the feeling.
An amazing feeling for a group of girls that's dedicated themselves to countless hours of after-school practices, oftentimes 6 days a week with little to no fanfare.
Really just believing in themselves that they can do this because the talent is there and they put in the work to get there. It is difficult that they don't cheer in outside school programs, but just the fact that they took the time that we had and made use of it is how we were able to do it.
And the Rams did it with a pair of flawless routines at the state meet.
I've seen them do a winning routine at practice. And so when they went out there, I was just like, I just want you guys to hit exactly how I know you can, and I'll be happy with whatever results we get. And they hit, and the results were first. So it's just incredible.
And making it all the more incredible is that in the 40-year history of Maid Creek High School, this is the school's first state championship in any sport.
My parents are alumni from here, so it's just like, dang, we did what people for 40 years couldn't do, and it just like makes me so happy and proud that I can look back and say I did something for the community of Maid Creek.
Making history for Maid Creek. The Maid Creek Rams cheerleaders, our Love Houston Volleyball Spotlight. After an electrifying debut, Love Houston Volleyball returns to the Fort Bend Epicenter on February 27th to take on Salt Lake City. For tickets, go to lovbhtx.com.
Welcome back to H-Town High School Sports. I'm Todd Freed. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's simply electrifying, as in our Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
Stratford Spartans, final minute against Memorial. Tess Stevenson with the deciding bucket as Stratford celebrates its first win over Memorial in girls basketball in 10 seasons. Houston Christian against St. John's. D.A. Rainey to Christian Haskett for the slam, and the Mustangs win. C.E. King versus Atascocita. Christian Thomas to Davin Cross, the monster slam. Same game for the Eagles. Cameron Ned to Adam Boyd, and he puts that away in the Eagles win. Friendswood Mustangs on the fast break. Chase Richardson goes behind the back to Sam Wright. Same game for Friendswood. Brady Feisinger up to Chase Richardson, and he puts that one away. Same game for Iowa Colony. Jalen Brown takes it and the slam. Same game, Jalen Brown again. This time, the one-handed alley-oop, and puts it away, and the Pioneers win. Maid Creek, final 30 seconds against Katy. The inbounds rolling, but Owen Barrett comes up with the steal and ices the victory right there. A school record 26 victory for Katy. Your Rhythm Energy electrifying plays of the week.
All right, electrifying as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Todd Freed. We'll see you next time on H-Town High School Sports.